95% of the lyrics on those songs. You know, on that first album, You're Safe, I actually did more vocals on that album than Maxi. Maxi did all the lead vocals, but all those harmony voices that you're hearing going all the way through on the lead vocal, that's my voice. So as he got more successful, and he got signed to Virgin, people then start turning around and saying, boy, you sound like Maxi Priest. But they don't actually realize that the voice that they're hearing behind his voice is my voice. So when I come out and sing that style, they think it's his style, but it's my style. But because it seems as if he came first, even though my career started long before his, but because it was more successful, people get the impression that it's him. There's this misconception that he was part of the production on My God, My King. He was at the session, but it's my work.
Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
And that's the way things go sometimes. But as I said, we did all that stuff, and we from the success of that album, that's when we went on tour, the world tour with Sly and Robbie and Freddie McGregor, which was our first time touring on an international level and doing like over 100 shows.
To the nearest star. Yeah. So she was dancing cool. She was dancing cool. She knew how she made me feel rude. Yes, she was.
Which was a real eye opener. And we that tour. In America alone, we did 48 states. Wow. In America. Real hard work, not just 1 and 2 shows. So it was a real education for both of us. Right. You understand?
I do. And you've worked with lots of artists, but a late artist you worked with, I know you wrote and you produced for, was Smiley Culture.
Now me come to teach you right, Hannah, not the wrong in the Cockney translation. Cockney is not a language, it is only a slang, and was originated, so in England. The first place it was used was over East London. It was respect for the different style pronunciation, but it wasn't really used by any man. It's strictly con man, also the villain, but you may full of lyrics and education. Right, you are going to get a little translation.
Fortunately, he's not with us at the moment. Late great Smiley. Tell us a little about Smiley, what it was like working with him.
Oh, Smiley is a character. He's a wonderful person. He was he's my daughter's my eldest daughter's godfather. We was really close. But it was after he had the hit with Cockney Translation and Police Officer with Fashion Records, because I didn't produce those. But when he was signed to Polydor, they wanted me to produce his album Tongue in Cheek, and that's when I did most of my work. With Smiley, and that was a great time. Smiley is just 1 in a million. But he was a really good-hearted person. So we knew him for many years, and it's sad that he's not here right now.
I'm going to take you back to 1991. You had the best British reggae album. I think you were best male vocalist, and it was all about the Radio 1 Awards, and you were nominated in 4 categories. What is that like to be an artist, be nominated for so many things, so many categories, and get an award? What's that like?
Well, it's a great feeling to be recognised for your work, because even like as a producer, some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes people don't know. Sometimes it's only the face that's at the front that seems to get all of the recognition without them realising how much work has actually gone and hours have been spent behind the scenes. So when you get recognised by your peers, and you get awards for those things, it's really good. It's just like when you write a song and somebody comes to you, a punter, and says, "Boy, Barry, you did that song. That saved my relationship. You said exactly what I needed to say to my woman at that time." Those are the things that make this thing real. That means that's heart stuff. You know what I mean. Where you're really affecting people. Yeah. They're coming back and saying things like that. That's a really wonderful feeling. So accolades are good. As I said, it's not all about the accolades. It's about the music, because that is what stays.
Yes.
You know what I mean. And that's your legacy that you want to leave behind. Yes. That's what you're leaving behind for your kids. So as I say, it's right back to the creativity. The awards and all that lot is great to have them on your shelf. That's wonderful. But it's really about the music.
I mean, I feel privileged here to speak to you today, and I mean, we've gone through a bit of your history, but today I know you've got an album out called Everyday Life.
That's right.
Let's talk about that. Everyday Life. This is the album. Make sure, put you right up to the camera. Right. Make sure you get your copy. Yeah. Where can people buy this copy?
Well, it's available on all your online stores, your iTunes, your Amazon, your HMV, your Sainsbury's, and of course hard copies are available in the shops right now. It's my first album for a little while, since '96, because I did take some time out of the business to spend with my family, and because I got 4 kids, and it's their life, it's their time. You wanted to go to their assemblies and read in their class, and do things. My wife was a school governor, the dance club she started, so I wrote music for the dance club, and we really spent time doing that so that they have good memories of their childhood. Not that dad's just away for 7-8 months of the year.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, once you have a family, it is the foundation of life, You can go to work, you can go out there, but when you come home, it's what you have in home that is really important. And it's a beautiful thing to see you took time out for your family. And I know you're doing a show very soon with, I believe, Bitty McLean. Tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, Bitty McLean's birthday is coming up. I'm not sure if his birthday is actually on the date of the show, but the show is the 1st of February. It's at Club Gucci. Club Gucci, and it's featuring Leroy Mafia Haywood and Don Campbell and myself. And of course, Bitty's going to be performing. That's on the 1st of Feb, Friday. That's going to be a wonderful show. Really looking forward to that. I think they're calling it the Voices of Reggae, Right. But it's a really nice lineup, because the names that are on the show aren't names that you're hearing on regular every show. So it's something a bit different, something a bit more special to come out to, And I will be performing tracks from the new album, Everyday Life, down there, as well as I've got a girl on the other side of town making love. I can't run away from those songs, So we'll be doing that kind of stuff, So we're really looking forward to that.
Wonderful. What more can I say? I mean, you are Mr. Paul Robinson, aka Barry Boom. You are an icon. I'd like to thank you very much. Yeah, and don't forget this album here. Make sure you get yourself a copy of this album here. Yeah, Barry Boom. I love the track called Faith. I like that track. Okay. Really nice track. The album's really good. Get yourself a copy. You won't regret it, and you don't forget it. Anything else you want to say to the people before we say goodbye?
Well, once again, I just want to say thanks to everybody for supporting me over the years, for me to have such a long career from 1978 till now. I really appreciate you for appreciating me. Keep listening. As I say, go out there and get the album. The album is really worth getting. It's not a that will do album. There's 14 tracks on the album. It's dealing with songs of love. It's dealing with love songs. And it's giving thanks and praise, because we have to give thanks and praise that we're here for health and strength. These songs and all these works, we shouldn't really take credit for them, because they're given to us by God. And we have to give thanks and praises for that. And I'm just glad to be here on Community ITV. It's my first time here, and I hope to see you guys soon. So make sure you hit the show on the 1st of Feb and check out the album. I've had a great time. Hope you're having a great time.
What more can I say? Barry Boom, Chris Jackson, Community TV. We're going to say see you later. Take care, have a good time, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Okay, bye-bye.
Boom. And when I'm in town, Community ITV. They're the greatest. Make sure you watch it.